Hey guys, Lexman here with my initial thoughts on the MacBook Air 2020. This bad boy is the i7, fully loaded, and I actually sent back a MacBook Pro 16-inch and got this as a replacement. The form factor, like its classic Apple build quality as you would expect, no change from the previous physical design, and to be honest, they didn't need to, right? Because the weight balance, the materials, the build quality, it's just pretty much perfect. And for me, I think it's really important. You know, you need, as an everyday kind of laptop, to feel like you want to pull it out whilst you're on the sofa, bang out a few emails, get some stuff done. That's the whole point of it. And if there's any feeling like with the 16-inch, like, you know, it's heavy, right? And so pulling it out with one hand, getting your fingers underneath it whilst it's on a flat surface, you know, there's a modest bit of wrist strain doing that. And those things build up over time and they create a barrier to you wanting to do stuff. So I feel like I always want to get this out and play or get work done, probably. Keyboard, lots of chat about the keyboard. It's the magic butterfly keyboard, lovely travel, less likely to get crumbs stuck underneath it, which is great. Backlit, obviously. And the Touch ID is in there to help save time when you're having to type your password in 15 times a day. Really, really good on that side of things. A couple of things I'm not so keen on is bezel around the side. Like, it's pretty thick, right? We're in 2020. We have infinity screens on mobile phones, edge to edge, kind of as standard. So why the need for such a large bezel? I don't know. And whilst I'm looking at the bezel, I can see this web camera, which is the 720. And when we're all like web conferencing like mad, it's just a disappointment, really is. Especially from a company that makes arguably the best smartphone cameras in the world. Just chuck in a 1080 there at least, and it would be much better. So that is a disappointment. Given it's an i7, also for me, if I have probably half a dozen tabs open in Chrome and I'm using Zoom or some video conferencing, the fans are going like gangbusters and it's noisy and the heat creation is noticeable. So much so that I would probably opt for doing a lot of that stuff on my phone even, or on the tablet. So that is a disappointment, and that is quite a big drawback, I have to say. Whilst I'm on gripes, sorry, there seem to be more gripes than pros, but like everyone knows most of the pros, right? USB-C, 2 of them on the left-hand side. For my money, I would like, if you're going to have just 2, one on the left and one on the right. Battery life is great, kind of as you would expect, 10 hours, 11 hours, I don't know, like it's kind of up there. For me, I don't know, a tectonic shift comes when you start talking about 24-hour battery life. That's a different use case. That means something different. We're never that far away from plugs, and there's the odd occasion when I'm on a long haul flight, I need to get some stuff done. But you know, for 99% of people, the battery life is going to be absolutely fine. Screen is nice and clear. I turn off the adaptive kind of display piece for my preference. Lack of a touchpad for me is okay. I experienced it on the 16-inch Pro. Felt a bit gimmicky. Oftentimes I would spend more time trying to get the feature out of the touchpad than I would have done just with a traditional method, so not really saved me that much time. The Touch ID does save time, that is useful, and that works really well. In case you're wondering, by the way, this is a D-brand skin. I've got no affiliation with these guys, I just think they're awesome. Their branding, their messaging is cute, their customer service is second to none, and this is the Teardown Ultra Matte skin. So yeah, really, really cool. Just adds a little something. Anyway, overall, I'm really pleased with it. You pay a premium for Apple products, as you know. For this, you know, would I go up to a MacBook Pro 13-inch? Probably not. Like, there's a lot of overlap, unless I went for a top spec MacBook 13, in which case I'm probably looking at kind of touching on 16-inch MacBook Pro territory anyway. So there's a lot of overlap with these products, and for me this just edges it, and I'm really, really pleased. So yeah, I'm a big fan, and I would give it a double thumbs up. Thanks guys, stay well, thanks for listening.